ladies and gents, my name is Glyn and I'm back with another PatrolStore review. This time around we're going to be looking at the 5.11 push pack. So this is a shoulder bag which obviously you can use for lots of different reasons, and I'm going to be going through this whole product, showing you all the pockets, showing you how to use it, all the rest of it. PatrolStore have very kindly gifted me this bag for a review. However, my review is open, honest and transparent as it ever is, and as PatrolStore asked me to go through it all for you. So starting off with, this is a push pack. I have never heard of one before, but it does stand up, or it does stand for a over shoulder kind of bag which you can carry like this around with you. Now this is primarily designed for law enforcement and things like that, where literally you can just have a grab bag, you can literally grab it, jump out the car, go running off, all your stuff and gears in here. I don't know actually if this is going to be much use for kind of law enforcement in our country, because you already have your duffel bags and stuff usually. Security, there may be some security teams actually this may be quite useful for, because there are lots of different pockets of which you can put in water bottles, you can put in torches, you can put in loads of pens and evidence bags and things like this. So actually I think in terms of law enforcement and security, actually some of you may find use in this. However, I can actually foresee a lot more people using this for things like hiking, for things like going to the shops and stuff like that, just as a general kind of standard bag to use, but actually with all the pockets and all the features kind of built into it that you could ever want. So starting off with the bag on the back, you do have a nice bit of padding, which is quite nice, because especially if you are carrying some sharp pointy things in here, you obviously don't want that going into you. So actually some nice padding here. You also have a belt kind of loop thing, so if you just want to wear this on a belt, then actually you've got the option to do that here. You've only got the one belt loop here, so I would be a bit worried about carrying anything too heavy in it if you are going to be wearing a belt. Going on to the shoulder strap. It's an adjustable shoulder strap with a bit of extra padding where it's actually going to be sitting on your shoulder and everything, which is quite nice. The shoulder strap actually does come apart like that, and it has this quite nice little protective kind of thing on it as well. So actually you can use this just as you kind of want. You can take this off, sort it out, all the rest of it, and then clip it all back on together, which is quite a nice little feature to have, to be honest. So it's all adjustable. The shoulder strap there you can actually take off if you don't want. If you don't want this thing on, this is only velcroed on, so you can literally take this thing off if you don't want it on there. And everything is kind of as standard from a kind of strap, to be honest, but it does feel very kind of tough, solid wearing kind of nylon kind of stuff, which is quite nice. It doesn't feel like this is going to be snapping or breaking or fraying at all very easily, which is very nice to see. Going on to the pockets, literally as I've been looking around the thing, I am finding more and more pockets everywhere, to be honest. But actually before I do, I just want to say we've got some mole corner holders here, so you can obviously fit things down through here. You can put your pens, you can put pen knives, things like that. You actually have a very shallow kind of pocket right up here as well, which doesn't go down into anything, so nothing should fall out of there, which is quite nice. Exactly the same on the other side. You've got a couple of mole holders and everything, and a kind of badge holder, velcro-y bit. Again, another very shallow kind of pocket in there, which is quite nice. Right at the back, you have this quite deep pocket, which is quite good to have, because in here you can put a lot of stuff right in there. It is totally protected in there, so nothing you put in there is going to be falling out, which is quite nice. And that's a very deep pocket that literally goes the whole way down the bag, which is quite nice. Then moving on to that, or moving on from that, you then have a very small shallow pocket right at the front here. So this would be for kind of stuff that you need to really get to really quickly, kind of medical bags or evidence bags, things like that, pens, things like that. On the side you have two, so this is a double zip, two, so you've got one this side, exactly the same. These are expanding pockets that can hold up to a litre bottle of water, plastic bottle. You can literally fit that right into there, and this is meshy as well, which is quite nice. So you've got two of these. Obviously you don't need to use them if you don't want to, but it gives you the option to actually use them, which is pretty cool, because again, if you are using this as a grab bag, then having extra water and stuff with you, if you are going hiking and things using this thing, then actually that's going to be quite useful. Again, the zips, very tough, very well made. Don't feel like they're going to break at all, even under kind of levels of stress and everything like that. Opening this thing up, here's a clip on the front, so literally again just open that bad boy up there, and that now actually opens up the bag to the main pocket, which you can put stuff in. With this main pocket, there are actually, and let's see if I can try and show you, there are actually 2 holes right at the bottom of this. So if you put anything in here, actually, if you get any wet or rain or anything in there, obviously that is going to kind of feed out through there. In this pocket alone, you have additional pockets. Like I said, the more I look into this, the more pockets there are everywhere. So you have a meshy pocket right at the back, and then you have a further pocket behind that as well, which is quite shallow. On the front of it, yeah, you also have another pocket in there. So in this one pocket, you actually have 3 additional pockets as well, which is quite nice. Again, this is all very deep. There's quite a lot of room in this main compartment here, which is quite nice to see. So again, you're going to be able to chuck in loads and loads of different things in here. This thing feels like it is going to kind of hold a small to medium sized lunchbox. That's the kind of size of this thing. Obviously with that, you can fit in all these other pockets. You can stuff stuff down there. You've still got the 2 expanding pockets on the side as well. And then you have the shallow pocket on the front and the back pocket as well. None of these kind of attached to each other. They are all their own single separate pockets, which is really nice to see. So once you are finished, you can just clip this bad boy back on and be pretty cool with it. This one, however, this main pocket, I just want to point out here, this main pocket, so the main one which is only covered by this, there is no zip on this one at all. So actually, if you are wearing this out in the wind and the rain, that's probably why you've got those 2 holes at the bottom, because there's no actual zip or anything protecting this main pocket just underneath this flap here, which I think possibly they could have chucked another zip on there. I can kind of see why they haven't, because it stays then kind of expanded, but I think another zip on there may have just kind of really sorted this bag out. But all the reviews and everything that I've looked up on this bag have come back very, very positive. People are saying that this is exactly the kind of thing they were looking for, and it's very comfortable. It's very lightweight, it's very easy to kind of wear and stuff as well. Like I said, it is primarily designed for law enforcement and security, but if you are looking for a bag that you can literally just grab, go out walking, go out hiking, all that kind of stuff, actually this is going to sort you out as well. I think, personally, any of you that are after a quick grab bag, yeah, this, you can't really get any quicker, to be honest. And to be honest, I don't think it actually looks that bad. Personally, I would probably never ever use one kind of like this because I have no kind of reason for it. But I know a lot of people do like having bags and stuff with them, and actually just having a quick one like this that you can literally chuck on your shoulder and go is always quite useful. So throughout the video as well, you have obviously seen me out and about wearing this as well, out in my garden and everything, just showing you how it kind of looks out in the daylight and everything. I don't think there's much else I can really cover with this though. There are just, like I said, pockets upon pockets on this thing. There are mole connectors which you can stick stuff down, which is quite nice. They are different little Velcro pad sites for this as well. There is one big main one on the front here, one on the sleeve or the side as well, which is quite nice. All the buckles feel very solid, feel very kind of heavy wearing kind of plastics. Don't feel like they're going to break. Zips, very well made, very heavy wearing. Again, don't feel like they're going to break in any way, shape or form. All of the stitching, as ever, I've gone through it all, had a look at all the stitching, the seams and everything like that. Very, very top quality product from 5.11, which, to be honest, from them, I wouldn't expect anything else, to be honest. So really, really nice kind of shoulder pocket holder thing from 5.11. If you are looking for a grab bag, if you are looking for something that you want just lying around and ready to go, this is probably going to be something well up your street, because sometimes big bags like duffel bags and things like that are just too big for what you kind of need. Sometimes you just need something small and compact that you can literally just grab and go. Like I said, you've got multiple options of wearing this as well. So not only can you wear it actually over on your shoulder, you can literally wear this on a belt as well. It does look very big on a belt, but you have that option to wear it on a belt. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review of the 5.11 push pack. As always, the link and all the rest of it should be down in the description box below for you. So if you want to grab yourselves one of these off the PatrolStore website, go down to the PatrolStore link in the description box and just head straight over to the website. As ever, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this has answered some of your questions and given you a good look at the bag and what to expect from it. Thank you, as ever, not only to all of you, but to PatrolStore for sending this out to me as well. Thank you, as ever, and I hope to catch you out in the next review.